In the lively, music-infused streets of Rio de Janeiro, where every beat feels like a heartbeat and every movement is a celebration, one woman has risen to embody the pure essence of samba. Known for her magnetic stage presence, technical brilliance, and unwavering commitment to cultural preservation, Mayara has become much more than a dancer. She is a cultural force, a teacher, and a voice for tradition. Her journey from the heart of Cidade de Deus to the prestigious front lines of the Rio Carnival is a story of passion, perseverance, and profound purpose. Early beginnings in Cidade de Deus. Mayara was born and raised in Cidade de Deus, City of God, a neighborhood that, despite its socioeconomic challenges, pulses with creativity, resilience, and cultural energy. It's a place where music and rhythm are stitched into the daily lives of its people. There, samba isn't just performance, it's tradition, history, and identity. From an early age, Mayara showed an affinity for movement and rhythm. As a child, she would mimic samba steps while watching local parades on TV, often dancing barefoot in the courtyard of her family's home. Her mother recalls seeing her spin with such grace at just 5 years old, already displaying a natural talent for movement. These were the first signs of what would become a lifelong devotion. She began formal dance training in local community projects, where volunteer teachers would pass down knowledge about samba, nope, and other cultural dances. For Mayara, these were sacred spaces. She soaked in not only the steps, but the meaning behind them, the stories, the struggles, the celebration of identity. Stepping into the samba world. By the time Mayara was a teenager, she was already performing in community events and parading with junior wings of samba schools. But her ambitions were greater. She wanted to be more than just a participant. She wanted to honor the legacy of samba by becoming one of its leading figures. Her dedication was relentless. She practiced for hours, refining her samba nope technique, mastering transitions, and building her endurance. She spent evenings studying samba history and watching videos of legendary reinas, queens of the drums, analyzing their style, their energy, and their storytelling. She knew that samba wasn't about steps alone. It was about embodying the spirit of Brazil. Mayara's breakthrough came when she joined Paraíso do Tuiuti, a samba school known for its innovative parades and dedication to Afro-Brazilian heritage. Quickly, she stood out. Her technique was impeccable, but what truly set her apart was the emotion in her dance, the way she seemed to channel the entire rhythm of the bateria through her body. Crowning as Rainha de Bateria. In 2024, her devotion paid off. Mayara was crowned Rainha de Bateria of Paraíso do Tuiuti. For any samba dancer, this is the pinnacle. The queen who leads the drum section, whose presence electrifies the samba drum. It is a position of pride, beauty, and immense responsibility. She didn't take it lightly. In preparation, Mayara trained up to 6 hours a day. Cardio, samba technique, strength training, stretching, costume rehearsals, every detail mattered. Being queen is not just about dancing, she once said. It's about carrying the soul of the school on your shoulders. When carnival night arrived, she dazzled. Wearing a golden costume inspired by the sun goddess Oxum, she moved with confidence and power. Every turn sent her massive feathered headdress swirling. Every smile lit up the grandstands. The drummers followed her lead. She didn't just dance to the rhythm, she became it. Her performance was one of the most talked about of the season, gaining millions of views online and inspiring fans worldwide. A cultural ambassador beyond borders. Mayara's influence didn't stop at Rio's borders. She began receiving invitations to teach and perform around the world, in Paris, Tokyo, Los Angeles, and Sydney. She brought samba to international stages, not as an exotic spectacle, but as a living cultural tradition. In her workshops, she taught more than steps. She told stories. She explained the Afro-Brazilian origins of samba, its roots in resistance, and the powerful role of Black women in shaping its history. Her students learned that samba is not a costume or a show. It's an ancestral art form, an act of resilience and pride. Her Instagram at instagram.com/themaima/ became a portal into her life, full of energy, inspiration, and authenticity. Behind-the-scenes training clips, glimpses of costume fittings, moments of laughter with fellow dancers, messages of empowerment for young girls. Her feed became a celebration of samba, strength, and sisterhood. Mentorship and representation. One of Mayara's deepest commitments is to mentorship. She understands what it means for young girls, especially Black girls from the periphery, to see someone like her succeed. She mentors aspiring dancers, coaches at cultural centers, and visits schools to talk about self-worth, discipline, and dreams. She launched a project called Batuqueira, a mentorship and dance development program for girls aged 10 to 18. They don't just learn samba, they learn its history, build confidence, and are taught to dream boldly. For Mayara, the future of samba isn't just about preserving the past. It's about building a generation of women who carry it forward with pride. Her own upbringing in Cidade de Deus informs this vision. If samba opened doors for me, she says, then I will hold those doors open for others. Voice for cultural justice. As her platform grew, Mayara began speaking more boldly about issues of cultural appropriation, racism, and visibility. She's been outspoken in defending the roots of samba and its Black creators. She challenges the tendency to celebrate the image of samba while ignoring the communities that created and sustained it. She has written opinion pieces, participated in panels, and even used her costume choices to send messages. In one carnival, her costume was dedicated to the enslaved women who kept samba alive in secret. She danced as if carrying their stories on her skin. In interviews, she often emphasizes that samba is political. Dancing samba is dancing survival, she once said. It's dancing through pain, through joy, through everything our people have lived and resisted. The emotional core of her art. Mayara is a technical master, yes. But her secret weapon is emotion. When she dances, her face tells a story. Her eyes connect with the crowd. Her hands speak poetry. Whether she's smiling, crying, laughing, her audience feels it. Critics have described her style as spiritual samba, as if she channels something greater than herself. She has said that before every parade, she prays and asks for guidance from her ancestors. For her, samba is an offering. Her dance is about energy, yes, but also about intention. Every movement is placed with meaning. Her spins are bursts of joy. Her stops are moments of reflection. Her steps are notes in a rhythm that began centuries ago. Vision for the future. Despite her success, Mayara is just getting started. She dreams of opening a permanent cultural center in Rio, a place for dance, research, costume design, and cultural exchange. She wants to create documentaries, write a book, and bring samba education to the formal school system. She's also working with costume artists to create more sustainable materials, blending tradition with ecological responsibility. Samba must evolve, she says, but without forgetting where we came from. Her story has already inspired thousands, but she sees herself as part of something much bigger, a movement of women reshaping the narrative around Brazilian identity, beauty, and power. The carnival queen who never stops dancing. Even after carnival, Mayara keeps dancing, in the rehearsal halls, in classrooms, and community centers. To her, every space is a stage, and every day is a chance to share the rhythm. She lives samba. She teaches it, breathes it, fights for it. And the world is watching. Her name is now whispered with reverence among samba circles. Her face graces posters, magazines, and murals. But she hasn't changed. She still trains like she's unknown. She still cries when she hears the drums. She still smiles at the little girl in the audience, the one who dreams of dancing just like her. Mayara Lima is more than a reina. She is a daughter of samba, a guardian of rhythm, a dancer of the people. And when she steps onto the avenue, she doesn't just perform, she becomes the heartbeat of Brazil.